Planet Unearth. I'm here with Alec or as he's better known in the acting world, Alec K. Thank you so much for joining us, Alec. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Now, I said actor, but really Alec is a musician. He's obviously an actor, dancer, martial arts expert, stunts. What don't you do? Is there anything that you don't do?
Well, you know, I don't do like private dances just yet, but I'm getting into it, so still learning about that.
That's good to know. Now, also, I didn't mention modelling, but is this your trick? So you've covered all bases so that you can land all the gigs that no one else is qualified for?
Well, pretty much you can say it like that, but I try to do bits and pieces as a hobby, but eventually when we did that amazing short film about 3 years ago, I realised that by doing something extraordinary, something short, that doesn't mean that you're not going to get too far. We actually got pretty far with it. And
Deeper Than Yesterday you're referring to?
Deeper Than Yesterday is what I'm talking about.
Just share with the audience the awards that came out of that short film.
Well, it was directed by a mega talented, I'd say genius, young director, Alec K from Victorian College of the Arts. And pretty much we had a world premiere at the World Cannes Festival, which is part of the Critics Week. And all of a sudden we got 2 awards out of 3, and from then on it was just a roller coaster. The film has been featured for 3 years in a row now. We won the Sundance Festival last year, Beijing, Golden Hugo. We missed out on the Oscars, unfortunately, but we're a little bit too rough, you know, so this year.
Do you still drop it, though, in conversation? I almost got to the Oscars.
I try not to, you know, because when it comes to short films, not many people get to see it apart from the people in the actual industry.
Of course.
But I was actually happy by the fact that we were the only Australian film, and the whole film is pretty much featured in Russian language, and it's like a foreign language film, but you know, we represent.
You speak several languages, so you'd obviously
well,
be fine with that.
I try. Yeah, I was a linguist when I was serving in the military. And you mentioned Mad Rusky. It's a combination of Mad Max and Lemon Rusky. You know, so the Aussie guys gave me that nickname, which so still
didn't
sticks,
get warned about that before you came on the show. Now you. How did you get into martial arts and stunts? How did you get into that? What's the scariest stunt you've ever had to pull off?
First question or the second?
Both.
So both.
Roll it into one.
Well, pretty much I was born in the Central Asian region, which is part of the Soviet Union, and back then you had 2 options. You either play chess and get beaten up on the streets, or you do martial arts. So I thought, you know, I just don't want to get beaten up, and started doing martial arts.
And what's the scariest stunt you've ever had to pull off?
Well, as part of a Deeper Than Yesterday, pretty much I had a freedom of, because I was the stunts coordinator, and Ari, one of the craziest directors that I know, he wanted us to jump off the submarine into the 7-degree water, and it was only 1 take, so like none of us were professional stuntmen, and probably Jean-Claude Van Damme or Jackie Chan would have said, "Man, I'm not doing that. You know, this is too scary." And yeah, we actually pulled that off with one shot, and it actually paid off. So we got all these beautiful awards, and the one I'm particularly proud of is the one at Beijing, because the Chinese people, they really know how to do their stunts. You know, they got the big stars like Jet Li and Jackie Chan. And,
yeah,
it was quite rewarding just to know that we actually got somewhere and got the recognition of the Asian stunt production.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was going to say, for a lot of young actors in the industry, often they look down on short films. Great to get some practice, but then once they get into it, I guess people are concerned they're not taken seriously enough. Whereas this film's gone all over the world, and as you have 3 years running, they're still featuring it. That's fantastic. Yeah. Would you suggest that young actors definitely keep their eyes open for the right type of script?
Absolutely. Like, it's just it's all about the passion. I'm sure everyone's here. You know, they got the passion to be here, and you know, join the StarNow. You know, guys, if you have an opportunity and if you got spare time, I know, like, unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't pay the bills, but look, it gives you so much inspiration for the future, and you never know, you can be like, you know, the guys who... Now, you said it perfectly, starnow.com.au.
Maybe
after tonight I'll get there.
Starnow.com.au, you can look up Alex's profile, it's Alec K. Definitely jump on board, it's fantastic, you get auditions from all over the world. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. You guys are doing a great job. I hope we'll see each other again sometime. All right?
That sounds great. Thank you.